In this video, we want to talk about Bumble. They had their earnings this past week, and the stock was slightly up after earnings beat revenue estimates. Now, this is a far cry from August when they also announced the earnings, in which we saw a huge gapping go after the announcement. Regarding this earnings, company's revenue reached $274 million. That was slightly below the previous year's, but did surpass analyst expectations. Now, Bumble's growth was driven by a 10% increase in paying users, with a total paying users reaching 4.3 million. Now, the company's outlook for Q4 is projecting revenue between 256 and 262 million, reflecting continued growth potential in a competitive online dating market. Now, this is the monthly chart, and if I was just to draw a line from this previous pivot high, it would look something like this. Now, what we can see is that price is peeking its head above this downtrend line. And so is a bottom in? I believe a bottom is in. We are in a risk on environment, and we have global central banks around the world cutting their interest rates. So this was on the previous earnings call. We hit $5, and as you can see here, I just want to, we had a low, higher low, higher high, higher low, and now we see price moving higher. Now let's look at the price action on the daily chart. You have this gap down on above average volume, and so the first contender of for price is going to be this daily buy level at $8.50. However, I want to analyze the price action at the lows. All right, a couple things to note. This was that previous high, pivot high that we saw on the weekly chart. Typically, what is resistance becomes support. Now, if you missed this opportunity to get long for the ICT traders, if I just draw a line from the higher low to the most recent high, anything at or below this resistance support area is going to be a buy, and it's going to be considered price selling at a discount. Now, this is what we saw on earnings. Had this rallying price, a lot of sideways price action, a lot of candles. So I'm not in love with the zone, but we did have a gap out. However, this level is not valid until we see price action climb above and close above this 1860 level. Why? Well, that will tell me, and the charts would suggest, that the origin of the strong move higher, the buyers will be in control at this point. I'm going to scroll back out to the weekly chart. So this is the first test for price in which we are getting a slight pullback. However, really your first target is going to be, or your second target is going to be, this $10 level. That was previously where we had a lot of support. Price broke through, price pulled back one time, try to pull back again. So this is a strong level of resistance now at the $10 level. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is a bottom in? Would you go long Bumble, or are you putting your money somewhere else to make your working capital work a bit harder. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.